Subscribe. Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, it has been confirmed. A statement issued on Wednesday read, the Prince of Wales has tested positive for coronavirus. He has been displaying mild symptoms but otherwise remains in good health and has been working from home throughout the last few days as usual. The Duchess of Cornwall has also been tested but does not have the virus. Charles is 71 years old and became the Prince of Wales a whopping 62 years ago, so here's a look at some of the things you might not know about the Queen's son. He once dated Princess Diana's sister before he met the late Princess Diana. Prince Charles reportedly dated her oldest sister, Lady Sarah McCorquodale, for 9 months in 1977. The relationship came to an end, however, after Sarah gave a rather embarrassing interview about the prince. Related articles. Lady Sarah allegedly told a reporter that she wouldn't marry then-boyfriend Charles if he were the dustman or the King of England. He was caught drinking underage. That's right, Prince Charles was once caught drinking underage, tut tut. When Charles was 14, he and his classmates ventured to a village pub where he ordered a cherry brandy. Of the experience, Prince Charles said, according to Vanity Fair, "I said the first drink that came into my head because I'd drunk it before. When it was cold, out shooting." Unluckily for Charles, there was a tabloid reporter at the pub who caught the whole thing and it was splashed across papers, despite Buckingham Palace denying the claims. He wrote a children's book. Quite the author, Prince Charles once wrote a children's book named The Old Man of Lochnagar in 1980. The story details the life of an old man who resides in a cave in Scotland, and the book later turned into a short animated film by the BBC, as well as a stage musical in 1986. His official title is quite the mouthful. Brace yourselves, because this is quite the tongue twister. Prince Charles' full official title is, His Royal Highness Prince Charles Philip Arthur George, Prince of Wales, KG, KT, GCB, OM, AK, QSO, PC, ADC, Earl of Chester, Duke of Cornwall, Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland. Get revising that and you'll be sure to wow at the next pub quiz. He loves to paint. Prince Charles is a man with many strings to his bow, and painting is one of them. The Prince is an honorary member of the Royal Watercolour Society and the Royal Academy, and he enjoys watercolour painting, focusing on topics such as nature and scenery. Prince Charles was the first baby to be born at Buckingham Palace in the 20th century. Princess Elizabeth was 22 when she gave birth to Charles on November 14, 1948, and newspapers at the time reported he was a lovely boy. A really splendid baby. He can play the cello. Talking about strings to his bow, Charles learned piano, trumpet, and cello as a child, and he stuck with the cello and went on to play in the Trinity College Orchestra during his undergraduate years. His Secret Service name is Unicorn. Yes, it appears Charles has many names, one of which is Unicorn. Certain visiting dignitaries to the US are given code names, and Charles was reportedly given the name Unicorn. He has a frog named after him. In 2012, an endangered species of Ecuadorian tree frog was discovered and named after Prince Charles. Related articles. You can now refer to the frog as either the Hylocertus princharlesi, or the Prince Charles stream tree frog. The frog was named after Charles to recognize his rainforest conservation work. He designed a small town as well as playing the cello, writing books and having frogs named after him. Prince Charles also had a hand in planning and designing an experimental town. The town sits on the outskirts of Dorchester in England, and there are now 3,000 people living in it.